Grace is just introducing the podcast. She's saying, this is the Naughty Nitwits. Welcome.
I was thinking I'd cut this off. But sure.
Michelle,
let's go
Leslie.
with it. You've already got us halfway there, so we'll just stick with it. And maybe she's not going to continue. I just know that when I don't watch a whole lot of our podcasts per se, but as I do kind of take it in when I'm trying to edit it, when the dog's barking, it's so much louder on the podcast than when we're sitting here.
Totally, yeah. It's like amplified.
It is. It's, Grace, please, don't make me get up and come over. Put you outside.
Right.
Although if I did put her outside, she would stand at the door and, like, you can let Oso out and he'll go potty, whatever, come back on the porch, and you kind of have to remember that he's there.
Yeah.
Because he won't say anything.
Yeah.
You would think, and I'm not exaggerating at all, you would think that you have her paw in a vice and are torturing her.
Serious?
She makes this sound. Oh, it's awful.
That's so funny.
It's hilarious.
She's very vocal.
She's very vocal, definitely.
She wants you to know she is there.
Definitely.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. So funny.
All right, well, we'll just jump right in since here we are.
Here we are. We are here.
So
3 weeks later.
I think 4.
Are you serious?
I do think it's been 4.
Oh, well, we have excuses again. I do.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I had COVID, which I had no idea I did. So I'd been sick for I had like a fever for like 2 days, so I missed work. I was a good person, took those days off because I had a fever. And then it was the weekend. And then Monday I went back to work, felt a ton better, and I never felt really horrible. It was just like, oh, I have a fever, I should probably stay home. So it was like cold symptoms, like runny nose, but no congestion, no coughing, none of that stuff. Then Tuesday, HR comes down and they're like, we need all of you to come get tested for COVID. And I was like, okay, sure, no problem. So I go in there, do the nose swab, and our HR gal's like, Leslie, I'll need you to grab your stuff and go home, and we'll see you next Monday. And that was like on a Tuesday, and I was like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah, it's positive. And I was like, I feel fine. Like, I'm not sneezing. I'm not like coughing stuff on people. Like, really? She was like, yeah. So anyway, I took all that time off, and it was like so unproductive and boring. You'd think I would have gotten like a ton of knitting done, and I did some yard work. I did a lot of that, which was good. But when you don't plan on taking time off, it like throws you. And I hadn't had time like that off in over a year and a half or so. So I wasn't used to it. And it was just kind of like a shock to my system. Like, what do I do with myself? Play with the dog, clean the house a little bit, so I don't know. It was kind of I felt like it was a not waste. I mean, I don't want to be at work getting people sick on purpose, obviously, but I didn't feel sick. So it was just kind of weird, but so yeah, that happened. I don't know if my car was an excuse why we didn't podcast, but my car needed major work.
Because I came down that
time.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I know that the sick thing was, and then last weekend you had the dog thing going on.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So Maisie had to go back to the breeder and get her microchip put in and a vaccine. And I always have to just kind of do it when she's available. I can't schedule it myself because she's extremely busy with litters and puppies. And so if she says, come now, I have to okay, I'm there, I'm going. So I told Michelle, I don't know, she could say I can come out Saturday. She could say I'm coming out Sunday. And she had finally texted me, I think on Saturday, saying, yeah, come out on Sunday. And it was smack in the middle of the day, 12:30 or something. So, yeah, I kind of had to get that done. But yeah, so those are my excuses.
And I don't have any.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She was available. And
well, whatever.
Willing and
just here to do whatever Leslie wants.
Yeah. Nice. So we are back and good as ever. I don't know. So what are you working on? Or what have you finished?
Well, I wanted to finish this row of this thing that I cast on. So as
I thought you were going to finish the project. I was like, wow, it looks like you just started.
I did just start it. So yeah, we'll come back to that. I did finish my shaved ice sweater.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah. I finished it. Yay.
So many people have finished them and they look beautiful. They're awesome.
In fact, I asked for people in our chat groups to send me pictures if they wanted to. And at the end of this podcast, hopefully I will put in some pictures.
So cool.
But I just downloaded the pictures to like get them on there. I'm not putting who they're by.
Oh, okay.
So sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
So anyway, here's
So
mine.
Pretty. I love the colors.
I don't.
It. Really?
I don't like
anyone in particular,
it.
or is there?
It's funny how I completely obsessed over, or not obsessed,
Well,
but I really tried to
took a lot of
plan.
time. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And there's just something about now that they're all together, I don't like. Overall, I would say that I don't feel like the pink at the bottom flows nicely.
Really?
Like it did when I was putting them together.
Right.
But now that it's done, I feel like it's a little bit odd.
Go so
I know,
nice
that's what I
together.
thought too.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's the, I really don't know, like if it was just the top color. It doesn't matter because overall, I'm done. I like the sweater.
Good.
Like
good. You like the fit. You like.
I would totally knit it again.
Oh, good.
Maybe just picking. I don't know that I'd do it exactly the way the pattern calls for.
Really? Okay.
With just with the different stitches, maybe I'd do
more of one or less.
maybe.
Of another.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. But as far as it's just like. I say I'd do it again.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I actually... But
don't know when.
I might, because it was fun to knit. I thought that it was fun to knit. I'd been a little apprehensive about the whole bottom-up kind of thing. And I think maybe that's why I say I would knit again, because I do think that it fits fine.
Okay.
And knowing the stitch count and the needle size and I feel like, okay, well, at least I know what size I do. Because that's part of the battle when you're picking a pattern.
No, I feel like it has a very nice looking gauge. It looks very nice.
Yeah, I think it was
really
okay.
good.
I don't remember what size I did it on. I'd have to look.
Do you feel like the pattern was written well?
Yeah,
okay,
I do.
so I was reading some comments and some people were like, oh, it seemed like maybe some people were having a little bit of...
Well, there was something about...
Because I'm still at the bottom part. So.
I think I did it. Yeah, I did it on a 4.
Okay. And,
I don't remember what the pattern calls for. I don't remember what
might be a 4.
size needle the pattern says.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up.
Did you do gauge swatch and all that stuff?
I did.
You did? Okay.
I'm not sure how much gauge swatch played into my decision to use that needle size. If it was more like, oh, I like this.
the look of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What else I could say? Someone said something about something in the pattern up in here, and I totally missed that part of the pattern.
Yeah.
So it didn't impact me at all.
Oh.
So whether it was confusing or not, and whether it made any difference, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Because I never even read that part of it
at all.
No, I didn't even read it. Like I missed it somehow.
Oh, all right.
You know how you're reading through a pattern and you think you know what's going on, and so you just proceed.
Yeah.
And sometimes that gets you into trouble.
Sometimes.
And this time, fortunately, it didn't really, I don't think it affected me because it looks fine.
It does, looks good.
And
I like how you did that collar, the dark blue. Is it black or blue?
It's black.
Okay, to me it looks blue. But it just really, I think it ties in nicely with everything.
I do, like if I was going to do it again, I would probably still have a contrasting color there. Yeah. My favorite ones of everyone that I've seen.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know.
What did you like about the one that you've seen that you thought was?
I think because it was like blues and whites, kind of like the one that I showed originally that was in Ravelry or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can.
Had they only used 2 colors, or was it?
No, it was still 4. It's just
you are a blue person, so it doesn't surprise me that you would want something that's got blue and white.
I'm not going to find it right now, but. Because I have some other things saved in here that I want to show you guys. Okay. And I'll probably lose them if I try to navigate away from there. Yeah. But yeah, the pattern was by Casapinka. I think it was fun. The knit-along's not over just because I finished mine. Leslie's got a long ways to go. So this knit-along's going to go on for a while. Years.
Oh my gosh. No, it won't be that one. No. Did you have a favorite pattern part of it? Like, is there one section you liked the best?
The thing is that I don't think that with this yarn really, except for down here, I don't think the pattern really shows. I guess if you really look close, you can see it here. Yeah. And you can see that. I was concerned at first about this pattern going across the boobs. I thought, well, that might look kind of weird, but I just don't think it's a thing.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't protrude too much or give too much bulk. I don't feel like.
And then up here, this is very subtle as well. So, yeah, I do. I think I would knit it again. I might knit it again sooner than later. I don't know. I'll have to look at the yarn that I have in my stash and just decide what I want to do. I don't know that I do all one color. I like finished things that are all one color, but I don't like knitting with just one color. So
maybe just some blues and whites though. Maybe you just pick some more.
I'll probably just let everyone finish theirs and then try to copy someone's that I like.
Ask them what yarn they use. You just go buy the same yarn. Do the exact same
or at least kind of a similar kind of thing. But yeah. So
that works.
Anyway, it's been fun having you guys knit that along with us and
with Michelle.
You'll maybe not.
I love the yarn. I mean, that's the thing. I love the yarn I picked. It's just I have too many stinking projects and I just can't focus on one. I told Michelle before we started podcasting, Maisie loves yarn, as I've shown you guys in that video, but she will sit on my lap, and when I'm trying to knit, she wants to bite my project. And so
and I've already asked her all the obvious. Does she have a chew stick?
Right.
Put a blanket over her.
She doesn't like being covered with blankets. And I want her to sit on my lap, of course, because she's so snuggly and soft and cute. But she always she'll lean her head back on me, be looking up at me. So then you have to stop and pet her. It's just very distracting. I'm not used to that because Sophie, as she got older, she didn't jump up on my chair. She didn't, she stayed in her doggy bed and that was it.
And how long have you had her now?
Oh gosh.
A month?
Oh, more than that.
Okay.
I want to say maybe a month and a half, 2 months. I don't know.
Because if I'm being honest, I'm not the best dog person when it comes to, Grace really likes to lay on my lap.
Yeah.
And Oso doesn't as much anymore. I think part of it is because Oso has a harder time getting up on the chair now.
I'm sure.
And he can get up on the couch and then he jumps over to Michael's chair, but my chair is across the room. And it kind of makes me sad because I would like him. And then he'll be on my lap for a little bit. Yeah. And then he gets down and goes and lays on the couch. So I think he's kind of transitioning to where
doesn't have to be with you 24/7.
Well, I think a lot of times he's just more comfortable not being on the lap.
Yeah.
Or he sits with Michael a lot.
Yeah.
But Grace sits with me a lot. And I guess I'm fortunate because she's just as happy to just lay there. Because I don't just sit and pet her like I should, it's easy for me to just keep knitting and...
Well, and I guess Friday, I worked Friday. Bob always has Fridays off because he works 4/10s. And so he was with her all day. And he said, when I came home late that day because I went to get my nails done, I had to run to Rite Aid and get deodorant and toothpaste and stuff like that. So I got home later than usual. And he said it was just funny because around the time that I normally get home, he said she just started pacing and looking over the back of the couch towards the door. And he just said she was looking for you. And so when I got home, it was just funny because she was so excited. She just wanted to be with me. And it was so cute. It was you missed me, and so she's so sweet. So she's hard to ignore, but she keeps biting my projects when I'm knitting on them or playing with the yarn. I told Michelle I have so many mini skeins of yarn that are just in shambles, and I'm gonna have to untangle because she just and she has so many toys. I'm like, why don't you go for your toys? Oh, and the other morning, this is a funny story. So I take her out in the morning when I get up, and then I go shower, and she just roams the house. And I trust her because she's fine. So I'm getting ready. I don't see much of her at all during this hour that I'm getting ready. I come out to the living room to get ready to leave for work, and there is a string of yarn going from my blankets all the way into the living room, around this other doorway, into the kitchen. And then there's Maisie, and it's around her ankle, and she can't move.
Oh no!
And I felt so bad. I'm I don't know how long she was that way, and it took a little bit for me to get it off of her ankle, and then I had to follow the trail back through the house to get it wound back up. And I just knew, I was so petrified. I was my project's going to be unraveled. I have 1,000 something stitches on this thing. If any stitches came off, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna finish that blanket because I'm just like, this is insane. Thank God I got to my chair and it had just tightened the stitches, but none had come off. I was so glad. I was like, oh my gosh. So I just need to move. I have to keep my projects up, and I need to move all my mini skeins. I have this huge basket full of all my mini skeins.
Too bad you don't have like a bag or something you keep your project in.
Oh, I do. So many bags. But the thing is, she will stick her nose in the bag unless I close it, and she will get the projects out. So that's the thing. She has an obsession with yarn. So I need to just put all the minis in my back room, which I hate because I love to be able to, if I need one, I like to be able to just grab it and start knitting, you know? But
I'm sure you'll come up with some sort of a plan. Like
hiding
put your minis in a bag that you can close.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I mean, then you can't see them quite as well.
No.
But
and there's so many of them that they're in this. I just dump them all into this huge basket every time I get them because then I can just.
What if you covered the basket, with something?
Yeah, maybe I could do that.
That just might be more of a fun challenge for her.
Yes, exactly. She probably would like that. Yeah. So I'm just going to move it to the back room because we keep that door closed. Just to keep her out of there. So I'll probably move it back there and then just try to close my project bags.
I remember when we got Grace, she was pretty into the yarn too. Mm-hmm. And so in my head, I'm thinking, well, when Maisie grows up, but they're just like the same age.
Yeah,
so
she's like 8 months old.
It's like just because it's a new thing for her, maybe her previous owner didn't have yarn everywhere. So
no, she obviously didn't.
She's thinking, hey, this is some fun stuff.
But it's just funny. She has toys everywhere. I'm like, go play with you got 20 billion squeaky toys and bones and ropes. And I'm like, you have so many things to play with and you're choosing my yarn to play with. I don't know, maybe it smells like me.
But does she have bull's penises to chew on?
She does
she
not
have those kind
that.
Of chew sticks?
She doesn't have that.
Okay, because those are the ones that our dogs really
I get her the ones from the meat market though that are like have a marrow in them and they're like good stuff.
I don't know. I mean,
bull's penises. Maybe that's the key. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it. Maybe that'll distract her enough to get her. You
do what you got to do.
Yes. Maybe I'll have to get one from you.
Yeah, I'll send you one home and see what she thinks.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I just feel like my knitting is. I'm not blaming it on Maisie, but
yeah, you are.
The kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
She's so cute, though.
You're in a transition period.
I have a baby, so it's an adjustment time. But I have knit a little bit, so. So I've got my blanket, which I'm now 80% done with. So I'm on the home stretch, I say, but now I've got 1,152 stitches on here.
That is a lot of stitches.
It's insane. It takes forever to get through one round. So even though I'm 80% done, I'm like, Lordy, this is gonna...
Are you still adding stitches?
No, this is it. This is the final
so
count.
What you're knitting with right now, was that just a 10 gram? Was that like or was it?
It was Little Taylor S. Amy, Dandelion and Dogwood.
So a 20.
So probably a 20.
Because I was trying to figure out the 10 gram. Like
that would barely even probably
make it around once.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I was wondering.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So I've been going back and forth between using minis and using like partial skeins that I have. I'm not really paying much attention to like rhyme or reason of like, oh, this has 10 rows. Oh, this is 5 rows. I don't care.
No, but that's what's fun about it, I think.
It's definitely hodgepodge, But it's so weird because I don't know what length of cord this is. It's definitely not very long. It needs to be a lot longer. And I'm thinking about changing it because it's so tight on here.
Yeah.
Like it's just, you guys can't see it, but it's so bunched up like crazy.
So does that make it hard for you as you're knitting it?
It does because you constantly have to like squish some down and then squish some up and then kind of move it around and
I don't know that there's anything really
big enough
because I bought some of those. I love them too.
Yeah. And just so anybody forgot, this is the what is it called again?
I can't remember.
I know, I can't either. Oh my gosh, where's her anthology by Curious Handmade?
Yes.
Yeah. So Helen Stewart.
Super fun looking.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to have it done. I think it's going to be beautiful, but I'm excited to have it done because I just feel like I don't know. It's weird when I do like the crochet blankets, you know, just the regular ones that we've done, whatever they're called.
The granny stitch or
Granny, whatever. It's so like just mindless and it's a rhythm. It's just nice. And not that this isn't, because this is very simple, but there's so many stitches. You just feel like you're not getting anywhere, you know, and it's just, but I don't hate it. It's just, I think I'm just done, you know?
Yeah.
It's funny how some projects it's like the time has run out. The time has come. It needs to be off my needles. And so I just feel like, yeah, I'm ready for that. And I don't even know what I'm going to do with it, because I'm like, Maisie will chew the crud out of it, so I can't give it to her.
It's not going to be a dog blanket.
It's not going to be a dog blanket. Maybe I'll just give it to Maggie and Gwenny or something. They can play with it, or I'll put it with their doll stuff at my house and have it be a doll blanket or something. But
there could come a time where, you know, it's kind of nice to have those things.
Yeah.
Just
because, in case, or as a gift idea or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I am very anxious to get it done. So I do, like, if I choose to work on something, this is what lately I've been gravitating towards, just because I feel like it feels like I'm getting close to being done. I'm on the last fruitin' page. But like I said, 1,100 stitches. It's like, oh, Lordy. So, and I have a couple more rows of stuff that I have to do that's not just knitting, which is kind of nice. It changes it up a little bit, but it's 1,100 stitches of keeping track and making sure you don't screw up, which at this point, I don't care if I screw up. I'm sure I've screwed up elsewhere in this thing.
I can't even,
you know, so.
Like, I mean, that is a lot of stinking stitches. And what size needle is that?
A 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just, it's a big thing, you know.
Well, I was starting to say these cable lock things, and when I was doing my sweater, it was really handy because you just put one on the end, and then you can use it to slide your stitches. And but I think when you have that many stitches, I don't think anything's gonna help.
So like you really have, like, I can't even.
Yeah.
You have to do a tiny bit at a time. Yeah. It's crazy. And that's what worries me too, is I'm afraid I'm going to lose stitches. Like, it's right there.
These are interchangeable?
They are.
Do you have a bigger?
Yeah, I think I probably do. I just have been lazy and haven't changed them yet, but I need to. Yeah. But like I said, I don't even know if it would make that much of a difference because there's so many stitches. I know, because
then if you have it too long, you don't want the cable too long, because
then you're working to get...
But then the cable lock thing might work.
Yeah, true.
I don't know.
True. Who knows?
I'm not sure. Because I cast on this.
And what is that?
This is the Building Blocks Blanket by West Knits, Stephen West.
Oh, okay.
And it's funny. It's a DK weight. I just wanted... I'm not actually doing it. Oh, shoot. I'm going to show you the picture later. I can do this without...
You can do it.
Or actually, no, I'll go to... well, my iPad is being kind of weird. Like, sometimes I'll go to turn it on, and it just won't turn on. And it's not dead. Yeah. It just doesn't turn on. It's kind of strange. But anyway.
Weird.
Let's see.
Time for a new iPad.
I'm thinking it might be getting close.
Things start glitching.
Yeah, it's glitching. So anyway, here's an example of one of them.
That's pretty.
Well, the reason I like it has different sections, I think. What does he say? There's
is this a new pattern by him, or something?
I don't think so.
Okay.
See, there's the...
Oh, interesting. Okay, blocks, blankets.
And his stuff's always wild.
I know. I love it, though. It's so artsy and
I just like that it uses a lot of yarn. You can do... So the finished...
And it is a blanket. It's not a shawl, it's a blanket.
Okay, he says a small size is appropriate for a baby blanket or a small blanket for the couch. Medium creates a snuggly living room throw, also big enough for a single bed. And the large size is ultra cozy and big enough for a double bed.
Interesting.
So I was going to do the largest. But once I start, and I'm doing it on I think it calls for like using a size 7 or 8 needle, and I'm using a 4.
Oh, wow.
I did not want it that loose.
Interesting. Okay.
I probably could have done, since it's DK weight, I'm doing 2 fingering.
Oh, held together.
Okay. but I just didn't want it super loose.
Yeah, no, I get that because I feel like then it's not warm.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this isn't going to be warm. It's just going to be pretty, you know. But
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So this is you start with an I-cord cast on,
Okay.
which is fun. I went ahead and just used DK for that because I didn't want to be holding two fingering together for that kind of a cast on.
It's understandable. Yeah.
And he suggests, you know, when you're doing, so I did the 296 cast on.
Okay.
And he suggested when you're doing that many, you know, just do a whole bunch and then count them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did, but I think they're really hard to count.
Oh.
I have a hard time actually seeing, especially with it being
Definitely
dark.
dark, yeah.
But, you know, I ended up with like 6 extra stitches. So the first row, I just did some decreases and it was all fine.
Yeah.
But it's the reason I started this now, I kind of wanted to just get it started. I wanted something that was going to go through a lot of my minis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I wanted something that I could take on my trip to Renata that would be kind of changing up some. So there's different, I should look at it.
Now, are you worried about flying with your knitting needles?
No, because I've flown and that's not a problem, but my flight there is an overnight flight.
Okay.
Which kind of, I mean, I had it all planned out based on a few different things, like when I want to have to get to the airport here. But this was, in my head, was going to work out perfect, except for the fact that I'm not going to be able to knit or anything on the plane because it's going to be dark.
Unless you have like one of those neck lights.
Which I do have, if
Yeah.
I can find it, or I could order another one, but I don't know.
But you probably should sleep though, don't you think?
Maybe, but I don't know.
But you're gonna be drugged up too, right?
I don't know. I mean, I did get some, but I'm hoping that I don't.
Okay.
You know, like mentally, I'm fine. Like I'm not scared of flying.
Right.
I'm completely fine with, even if my plane goes down, I don't care.
Right.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just what happens once I get there. It's like if.
Oh, really? It's once you get there?
No, like to the airport.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's just
Okay.
that's when I will hyperventilate and just so. Right now, I feel like, well, I'm not going to need the pills because I'm going to be totally fine because mentally I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Right.
When I get there, things just change.
Yeah.
So we'll
Interesting.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And that's what's happened in the past is I think I'm fine. And then, but anyway, so this pattern has, I wanted to find where it talks about the different sections because there's the garter stitch stripes, what I'm on right now, which is kind of a chevron-y kind of thing. Then section 2 is stockinette, reverse stockinette. Section 3 is knit and slide, which I don't know what that's going to be. I haven't done it yet, but and then there's a brioche, 2-color brioche and garter. Well, anyway, stockinette or garter ridges. It says there's 8 sections, and you can just do it each section as long as you want. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but that's kind of what I wanted, was something that would give me some variety, so that I'm not taking like 10 different projects.
Right.
Because I know that when you go on a trip, you always have these like, oh, I'm going to take all this
Grand
knitting,
ideas,
exactly, and then you hardly knit at all.
Exactly.
But Renata, I'm going to be there for 2 weeks, and Renata's taking leave, and so that's great. But you know, she has a couple things going on while I'm there that I don't want her feeling like she has to completely, you know, entertain Mom.
Right.
So her and her boyfriend have a thing that they're going to go to, and they might be going to a concert, and so I will have time where I'm just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
And so, and plus, we're not going to be go the whole time.
Right.
So I wanted, but I don't want to take like a whole suitcase full of projects.
Just knitting. Yeah.
Just knitting, because I mean, it would be like part of me wants to, so that I have, you know, every possible scenario.
Yeah.
But I know I won't work on that much. But so I wanted to take something like this. So I've got this started, and once I kind of get going on it, then I'll put it aside and wait. But I wanted to make sure that I liked it.
Yeah.
And,
well, and also I feel like you taking minis they're smaller, so easier to transport, right?
Yeah, except, so what I've been doing is, like every day I've gone in and wound up like 5 or so minis, because I'm doing 20-gram ones.
Okay.
Because it's so long, and my plan is to hold each mini with the undyed sparkle white, since I've got like 10 skeins of that.
Yeah.
I don't usually like marled looks, but I'm hoping that with it just being the white sparkle, it just kind of, whatever. Yeah, no, we'll see.
Yeah,
so
that's a good idea.
I thought I'm just going to do like different blues.
Nice.
You know, even though I say that, the first one I used, there's hardly any blue in it.
Some blue.
But when it was in a skein form, it looked totally different.
More blue.
Isn't it funny? I mean, that just happens.
It's true.
But anyway, so yeah, I've
been, look at you.
I've done all these.
Oh gosh.
Freaking, I've got them everywhere.
Gorgeous.
So this whole thing is filled with, except this side I have a few and not necessarily blue, because when I get to the brioche side or section, I'm not going to want to hold, I mean, I will if I have to, but I'd have 4 strands working.
Yeah.
And I guess it's not that big a deal because you're only ever doing 2 at once anyway. It's not like you're doing 4.
Yeah, at the same time.
So I got onto Miss Babs and was going to order this navy blue in DK weight. Then I thought, well, for the brioche sections, I'll just have that continuity. And then I'm only holding, you know, then I've got 1 strand and then 2 strands. But then I thought, I don't want to buy, I kind of just want to use, I just want this to be a stash buster.
Yeah.
So I thought, even if I used like pink with the blues in the brioche, I mean, who cares, because this is just a random blanket anyway. So that's what I've got going on for that.
I didn't know you were going to be gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Gee, I don't know why I was thinking it was like 6 days or something.
Because if you're going to fly across the country, you know, you figure...
Well, you're seeing your kid. I mean, heck, it's never long enough.
I know.
So,
well, but I did mention that to her a couple times, like a lot of times. I'm like, look, don't answer me right now, but I want you to think about this. 2 weeks is a long time to have your mom staying with you. Yeah. I mean, it's a long time to have anyone there. Now, 2 weeks for her to come stay here. Yeah. No problem. By.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, are you sure you want me there that long? It's not going to hurt my feelings. Right. I think that, you know, it's okay to be reasonable and just say, just like, oh no, it's all good. So.
Yeah. Well, I think you'll fall into a rhythm of like, oh, you've got this going on today. Cool. Okay, I'm going to do this. Or I don't know. I think you'll find
it's gonna
balance.
It's gonna fly by.
It'll be.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss my dogs terribly. Yes. And my husband.
You're gonna miss me.
Yeah. I mean, I hardly see you now. I'll talk to you probably as much as I do now. I'll be sending you pictures.
Oh man, yeah, you better.
It's so I'm gonna go to that Maryland
sheep and wool.
Yeah, whatever it's called. That's I'm gonna probably go that Sunday. And so if you're there, please let me know if you want to, you know, hook up on that Sunday. And so I'll go ahead and tell you guys my plans that I have. Because I booked a hotel. She lives in Hanover, Maryland. And I don't know how many miles that is from DC. Yeah. But I know it's not a big deal. Yeah. Aside from traffic and stuff. But I booked 2 nights in DC. And I have a little itinerary for those days because I have to have, you know,
stuff planned. Yeah.
I'm not a fly by the seat of your pants kind of person. Yeah. At all. Yeah. So to just go be like, oh well, you know, well we'll just do whatever. No, that doesn't work for me. Yeah. See, they went away. Where was I? Was it Google? No. Dang it, I knew I shouldn't have shut my browser because I knew I'd lose them. Well, why don't you talk about something for a minute while I try to find where I was.
So the other thing I've been working on is... Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Well, no, I mean...
Well, this is just my daily pullover.
Yeah, let's see what you got going on.
This is the one that I'm like... It's like everybody knows I love linen quilts, so I love the yarn. But when I'm knitting on this, I feel like, and I'm over exaggerating, but I feel like it takes me hours to get through one row because I feel like the yarn is so fine.
Even more than this thing?
This yarn just feels thicker.
Okay.
And so I don't know why. I think it's just a mental thing. But like when I'm knitting this, I just feel like...
It does look really fun.
Yeah. So it's like, I feel like and right now I'm just doing the body length that I need.
And that's considered fingering?
Yeah, it's fingering.
Wow. It is really
But I have to go down, I think 8 inches from the armhole. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm 4 or 5. And I just feel like it's gonna take me years to get down to that. I don't know why, it just feels overwhelming. But I love the feel of it. I love the color. Of course, I love the yarn. And it is nice to knit with. It's not bad. So I don't know what my deal is. But this is one of the skeins that Maisie got a hold of. And it was in shambles. So I had to take so much time to untangle it and get it back into, whatever form I had it in, a ball or something. So it's just straight knitting, and I don't know, it's like, but it just feels like each stitch just takes me forever. I don't know.
Do you think that part of your discontent has to do with you've just got these big projects and you haven't worked on anything small in a long time?
I don't know, because I'm thinking like, the third project I brought is that shawl, and that's not huge, and it's fun. I
think you need some instant gratification.
Maybe. I have thought about like casting on like a hat or something that I don't wear, that I can just whip out or finish and do something. But I have these sweaters on the needles, and I was thinking back, like the light, beautiful blue robin's egg blue one that I have.
Yeah.
I've had that on the needles since I went away on my little solo trip back in October. I'm like, I've never taken that long for sweaters. Like I usually, and that one's bulkier weight, and it's like, Leslie, get it out, like get it finished.
This thing has been a big, huge project.
It is. It's huge. I mean, I feel like once this is off, then I'll feel like I just need to start clearing my palette. I need to start getting things done. And I feel like I have almost like, I don't want to say ADHD because people actually have that and I don't have that. But I feel like I have that in a sense that I'm like, I just can't focus on one project. So I feel like I have all these projects and nothing's making any progress. So
yeah, when you have a lot of projects that are all big.
It just feels like it's taking forever.
Sure.
And so I do want to get that blanket off because I feel like it'll free me up. And the sweaters, I'm not in a huge rush anyway because it's, summer's coming. So I'm not... I'd like to have them done by fall, but yeah. So anyway, but yeah, so I'm still working on the daily pullover by Pearl Soho. I think it is, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, Pearl Soho. Just a V-neck. So it's not like I have a ton. I mean, I have sleeves, of course, to do, and then the neck thing. So I guess I do have a lot more to go. I don't know. I'm trying to justify that I don't. But I think I'll wear this sweater a lot. So I do feel like I want it in my wardrobe for sure. I like that it's a solid color.
Yeah.
And I love, like I said, I love the color. I just need to just bite the bullet and just work on it. Yeah. So anyway. What were you going to show?
All right, so I was going to show my 3 days in DC that I've planned out.
Oh, yeah.
So I get there on May 2nd, and I have tickets to the Holocaust Museum that day. And then that night, we're doing this Washington, DC moonlit tour. So I'm going to see if I can tell you guys about that real quick. Oh, no. I want to see where it talks about the actual thing and not the fact that they might make us wear masks. I don't want to buy it again either. Oh my gosh. Okay, what to expect? Okay, so this is it's at 7 p.m. Enjoy a comfortable seat. I'll let you know if that's false advertising. On an air-conditioned coach as you make your way along the National Mall and listen to insider stories about DC history, government, and the landmarks you'll see. Okay, so we'll see the memorials to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Abraham Lincoln, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Take your time walking around the Korean War Memorial. Did you hear how that came out? The Vietnam War Memorial, the Vietnam Women's Memorial, the World War II Memorial, and the Iwo Jima Memorial. So that's exciting. So that was one of them that came, highly recommended to see moonlit because it's supposed to be so pretty.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so then the next day, oh shoot, okay, wait. The next day we're doing, it's a Washington, D.C. combo tour. And that is going to be, it's a full day. We're going to be total tourists. It's a 2-hour guided walking tour through Arlington Cemetery. See the changing of the guards at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. A boat ride along the river. Photo stops at top attractions, including some that some of these I just don't care about. But anyway, so that's an all-day thing, and that sounds like fun. And then the next day we're going to the Bible Museum. I have tickets to that. And then we'll go back to her place. So anyway, I was kind of excited about those things because it'll be fun.
Yeah. I wonder if the Holocaust and all that stuff, like, will it be depressing?
Oh, yeah. Totally. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I have to go. I'm going to have to see it. So.
I know. It's like one of those things. Like,
and then there's things in her area, a little closer to home, that we'll do. Like, there's some aquarium that we'll go to. And she's so funny. She's like, well, we'll want to take you somewhere nice for dinner, so bring a dress. I'm like, no. I don't want to go anywhere
fancy
I need to wear like maybe a summer dress, but I'm not putting on heels or anything like that. I don't even own any anymore.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk in them. So
I haven't worn heels in forever. I used to always, but now, yeah.
I'm not. That's not fun for me.
No,
so.
Put me in my Timberland boots and flannel.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
That's cool. That'll be fun. Fun. Yeah. Can't wait to hear about it. That'll be neat.
Yeah. I can't believe it's almost here.
Yeah, when do you leave?
I'm the 25th, I think.
Gosh.
So the end of this month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know.
Oh, that's exciting.
And then I'll be back and it'll be over and we'll be talking about how fast it went by.
And you'll be missing her. And you'll be like, when's she coming home?
She's talking about that she wants her and him to come here this Christmas.
Okay.
So
still a way away.
I know. Well, that's why I'm going, because I haven't seen her. I was thinking, I'd had it in my head that it had been not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before that I'd seen her. So I was like, it's been over a year. I've got to go see her. This is horrible. Well, then I realized she's been here since we had Grace.
Yeah.
So I looked at the calendar. She was here in August. So I was like, I don't need to go see her. Joking.
Said no mom ever.
Right, exactly. So,
oh my gosh.
No, I'm really excited to see her.
Cool.
And when I planned this trip, she was not in this relationship, and now this is like, she's thinking marriage. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
And you haven't met him yet.
No.
So this is good.
So yeah, exactly. It's good that
go check it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Check him out.
Because this seems to be.
More serious.
Because I asked her the other day, she said something about marriage or something. I'm like, well, are you thinking that you're going to marry this guy? She's like, well, yeah, I wouldn't be in a relationship with him if I wasn't.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Interesting.
Guess her time clock is ticking or whatever.
Maybe. I don't know.
So, anyhow.
Crazy.
She's 24, so
yeah, come on. An old maid by this point. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Just kidding.
So, anyhow, that's...
I remember when Bob and I got married, he was 27 and people thought, they were like, what's wrong with him? Like, he's old.
I was 28.
But isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Like how times have changed.
Yeah.
I was 19 and he was 27 and people were like, something's wrong with him if he's not married yet. Like, because he just got married younger back then, I guess.
I
don't know.
suppose.
But
I guess.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. But.
Well, okay, so what did you bring that, what Tomorrow Brings shawl?
Yes.
That one? Oh,
wow,
good.
You remembered?
I know, it's a fluke that was in my head.
I have not worked on it, but I just thought, I'm going to bring it by Telly Bean Knits.
I've been so tempted by that. Was one of them that I thought, well, maybe I'll cast that on before I go.
That would be fun. You'd have fun. I haven't worked on it. It's not because I don't like it. It's just I simply forget that I have this basket full of projects, and it's like whatever's on top is what I see. And this one was like under, 3 or 4 bags of projects. And the other day I was like taking out some of these projects and I was like, oh, I need to work on that. That's fun. I like that one.
Okay,
like, why am I
good.
not working on it?
That's nice to hear some
Yes.
enthusiasm.
No, so I like this one, but
Yeah.
I still have not worked on it yet. But this
Okay.
is just me showing it because I'm gonna work on
Yeah.
it these next couple weeks. So yeah. I just I don't know. Lately I've been like sitting out by the fire and just listening to
Having your dog on your
mysteries
lap.
and having my dog.
Yeah.
But I used to sit out and knit, you
Yeah.
know, so it's like, and she doesn't really sit on my lap much when I'm out on the deck. She's busy
okay.
playing and doing other stuff. So maybe that's my opportunity.
You need to just go
sit out on the
outside
deck, even if it's cold. I mean, it's
Yeah.
covered, so it's fine.
And
but
you got the fire table.
I do.
I love that.
So
thing.
it's fine, yeah. But I do like that project a lot. So I don't know. There's no projects that I hate. I need to work them in. And I've been reading some books and I've been finishing them like crazy because they've been really good.
Good.
So, and I've been trying to read every night before I go to bed. So I'm just off technology.
Yes,
You know,
good
just
idea.
to kind of quiet my brain and get ready for sleep. And so.
Although I
that's
will
been
say,
helpful.
Leslie spends time on TikTok, and I know that because she's always sending me stupid videos. But she sent me a good one.
Which one?
The hair one.
Yeah.
I have an appointment Tuesday.
Good.
Yes. So
Yay.
she sent me this
That was so
video,
cute.
and so like when I went gray, when I decided to stop fighting the gray and just let it grow out,
Yeah.
it didn't occur. I don't want to go back to fighting the gray. I don't want to take that on.
Yeah.
But it didn't occur to me that you don't have to fight the gray to still have color stuff done.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to have some foils put into basically
blend
to
almost.
blend. Yeah, because I have, all this white around my face, but then a lot of my hair is still dark.
Right.
And so I don't know, it'll just be kind of fun to do something because I
Yeah.
feel like I haven't done anything with my hair in so long. So
Totally. It'll be fun. I'm excited to see it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd sent it to her because I just told her, I was like, I will be the type that's 80 and still coloring my hair because I just don't want to go gray. I don't know why. It's a stigma. And maybe once I reach that age, I'll say, screw it, who cares, and I'll do it. But at this point in my life, I'm like, no, I'm coloring my hair. But I told her when I saw this video, I was like, it's so pretty that it's like, okay, I could maybe like, if I could blend it in with some other colors, like make it like, I don't know, make it more like the gray as the highlights, you know?
Yeah.
Then maybe I'd be okay with that. But, so.
And it'll
Yeah.
be nice for my hair because with it being curly, when it's just all, you just see all this dark curl, it's just like all this hair, Whereas when you have like the highlight or the gray in there, it kind of separates it out a little bit so you see more than just this blob of hair.
Yeah.
Is my hope.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I think it'll be really pretty. And I thought of you because I was like, your hair's darker anyway. And that's what the model is. She had darker hair. So for me, it would look, I don't know how they would do it on my
Gonna
hair.
put dark into your
Probably.
hair.
But for you, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks really pretty.
Yeah, we'll see.
So,
We'll see
but I
how
love
it
your hair
goes.
the way it is too. So whatever.
I'm not going to do anything up here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have her put dark in.
Yeah.
Because then it would just grow out white.
Right.
And
then you'd have,
I'd be back to
grow
that.
out. Yeah.
I don't
you'd
wanna
have
do
to
that.
definitely keep
And
up
my
on it.
hair guy that I've been going to he's gone back to school for computer science kind of stuff. So he's only working.
You ruined him?
I guess I did. He
forget
works
this.
like 3 hours a day, twice a week. or
Oh
something.
gosh.
So I'm going to someone else.
Yeah.
Same salon. And I
Yeah.
felt kind of bad, but he wasn't able to get me until like late May.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Can't
no.
wait especially
Sorry.
when you get it on your brain. You're like,
You get on
no,
your
it's
brain
not
and I'm
done.
going on a trip.
Exactly. It's got
so
to get done.
it's gotta
gotta
get
get done. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So I finished one of my, this is the Lollipop Psycho Kitty. And the pattern is the, I know, I just like the name.
I've had a psycho kitty before, so it's kind of funny.
Kitties are kind of psycho.
They can be.
I
Yeah.
love cats though. I wish I could have one.
You could.
This is the heel toe do-si-do. I could, but not in the house.
It'd be more like a barn cat.
It would have to be, and then it's kind of
Mouse,
sad.
yeah.
Because we have plenty of rodents that could go
I'm
catch.
sure
you know.
it would have fun. It would have
Oh,
quite
it would
the
have
life.
I should probably get one.
You should, just for the entertainment.
But I'd want it in the house. I'd feel bad having it outside.
You could make a cozy little
Oh,
cat house in the shop.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely.
It'd be all
But
right.
I'd feel kind of bad for it. But it'd probably be fine because cats are like that.
That's right. Yeah.
Anyway, so this is just a shorty.
Yeah.
So I have the other one on the needles and I'm doing that.
Cute.
And then this one, I love this one.
It's really pretty. I love those colors.
I do too.
They're
This
so
is the
pretty.
When Pigs Fly by
my
Lollipop
goodness,
Yarn.
That's funny.
And this is the Freddy Beach pattern.
Cute.
By,
I love it.
oh, it's on my phone. Oh my gosh.
Is that the tip of your tongue?
It is. She has a podcast and she's a pattern designer, and she sent me a message saying, I'm going to have to find it, saying that we could do a pattern giveaway. So
sweet.
I am going to find that.
Sweet.
But before I venture off this page, I don't want to go off the page again. So I'm going to show something that I bought.
You bought?
I did.
Did you buy yarn?
I did. I bought this yarn, which is really funny. It's Area 51 fiber. They're in Canada, and I love it. They sell them in 50 gram,
Nice.
which it occurred to me, why did I buy two? Because I usually do shorties, so I would have been fine with one. And their prices are super reasonable. But okay, look at that.
Yep.
And what's funny is I was like, I don't remember picking anything like that out.
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and this is what it is.
Oh, wow.
Which is really fun.
Very pretty. Yeah.
So I had to show you guys what that is, because
Interesting.
when you see it,
yeah, it's totally different.
yeah, you wouldn't even think that that's that.
No,
So I'm
very
excited
fun.
for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very pretty.
So I gotta find, oops. Of course, I don't know if it's gonna show up in my, where's my photos on here? Oh, there they are. Because I took a screenshot of her, oh, and look, there's that. I didn't even have to find that there. I had it right there. Okay, here we go. Nancy Wheeler is the pattern designer.
Okay.
And she said that she would be willing to do a pattern giveaway. So it'll be the winner's choice. So I will link it in the show notes. So you can go check out her patterns. But yeah, this one's the Freddy Beach. And I just think it's
gorgeous.
Such a fun pattern.
It's very pretty. Very pretty.
And I did exactly that last time, and that's what she sent me, a picture of me showing that.
Fun.
Saying if you ever want to do a pattern giveaway.
Heck
And
yeah.
yes, we do.
Thank you very much.
So to enter that, do your, say your keyword will be Wheeler. And then tell us what pattern that you would like. And I'm going to write that down because
yes,
I'll
we don't want to
forget.
forget. We'll be like, why are people mentioning Wheeler? What the heck?
Well,
does this
you
mean?
know, that'll kind of clue me in.
It might, but maybe not.
But when I don't write it down, like our last giveaways, I
Yeah.
had to go look in our comments to see what our key words were because I didn't write them down.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that was dumb.
Yeah.
So is that all the projects you have there?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say,
yeah.
last night my friend and I, went out to dinner and stuff, and I was telling Michelle there was live music, and people were getting up and dancing, and there was this old couple. They were probably like in their 80s, and they were dancing like getting down. Like I was laughing so hard, and I wasn't like laughing at them. It was just so cute, and part of me envied them because I was like, man, they are bold. Like they were like. And it wasn't like music from their era. It was like modern, music. And I was like, good for you. And then it was hilarious because when they were done and they were going to leave, the band was still playing and the husband was by the door ready to go. The wife comes back out on the dance floor, goes up to this young girl sitting by the music, and she pulls her out and starts dancing with her some more. And then she goes and gets another young guy, pulls him out, starts dancing with him too. And they're just like getting down. And I'm just like, I was just dying. It was just the cutest, funniest thing ever. And I thought, I hope I'm that way when I'm 80. I'm not even that way now. So I'm like, I don't think I'll be that way when I'm her age.
But you never know.
But she was just they were so fun to watch because they were just having such a good night and just sweet. And we were a little worried they were going to fall down a couple times onto our table, so that was a little sketch, but they didn't. They kept on their feet pretty well. So, but anyway, it was cute.
That's funny.
I don't know. Made my night because they were adorable. So.
And did you get out there and dance?
No, I didn't. I just watched. They were cute, and plus I'd have to dance by myself. I I mean,
well, I mean,
which I guess you can. I
I
don't know.
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not slow dance. I guess that's what you do.
I maybe I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't go out. So.
Yeah. That was funny.
Sounds loud.
Yeah, it was loud. It was. I think that's why my voice. I feel like my voice is really low today.
Oh.
When I was talking to my friend Tammy, I had to like talk louder over the music for her to hear me. But so I feel like my voice is super groggly today. But yeah.
All right. Well, I've been working my way around this blanket.
Oh boy. Oh gosh. What's coming out?
I have no idea.
So pretty.
This is the one where I did those starburst granny squares.
Yeah.
And those are the pattern that I followed for the squares. They're just, I think they're just called the starburst or sunburst.
Okay.
I guess I should know. Bella Coco.
Mm-hmm.
Just on YouTube.
She has a million videos.
Yeah. Lots of them.
Yeah.
And so I'd had these piled up and I finally put them together.
So pretty.
And then I started going around it with these other yarns, just the blue and the oatmeal color.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do that a few times. And then I think I'm going to give this blanket, even though I love it.
Yeah.
We have a family that's having to spend a lot of time in the hospital right now. And I thought, that would be kind of nice. Like if you know you're going to be in the hospital for a while, to have just your own blankie, you know.
Totally. Yeah.
So
that's cool.
That's giving me. So once I am established on this, I'd like to get this done pretty quick so that I can get that to them.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
yeah, and then I have to start another crochet thing. Well, I've got other. I have that puffs. I've got 2 puff stitch blankets going, and I just don't really want to do either one of them right now. Yeah. So
you'll come back to it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just like
I think I still have another crochet blanket on the needle somewhere at the house. I don't know where it's at, and I haven't touched it obviously, but it's probably at the bottom of my basket somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
probably so.
But whenever I pick it up, it's just fun to I don't know. I never feel rushed with that blanket. I just always feel like.
Is it the one that you're perpetually going around, or is it the back and forth? Because I thought about starting one of those, just around to take with me, because that would be an easy. And then I could just take a bunch of the row one minis.
Yep.
Wouldn't have to worry about one, because that was another consideration with this other blanket was I'm not going to want to. I mean, I could wind yarn without my thing, but I don't.
That's a pain.
I don't want to do that.
No, it's nice to have it just ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be the good thing about using the row one minis is they're ready to go.
Yep, for sure.
So,
I do like that blanket.
I want to tell you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I have, it doesn't look like it.
You've
like
got some sleeves.
It doesn't look any different, but I have done some sleeve work.
Do you have a progress keeper on it to show us how much you've done?
No, but I'm going to put one on.
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
Because that'll help us to know that you're not lying to us.
I'm full of crap. No, I totally did. I added I feel like I did a bunch. I really did. And then I look at it, I'm like, this doesn't look any, I guess that's how you feel about that.
You just feel like it's not getting anywhere.
It's not. But this is obviously going to be for next season anyway, like you say. So because we've missed the although I'd have it on right now if it.
Today's chilly. It's been rainy and Oh, we had snow too over these last 3 weeks. That was another reason.
And we actually had we had snow forecast today. We weren't sure if we were going to wake up to snow. And then Michael asked me, he goes, well, what time's your hair appointment Tuesday? And I said noon. And he goes, oh, okay, well, because we might have snow that day too.
Oh, gosh.
So. And then next Monday it's supposed to be like in the 70s.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's insane. It's just, spring weather is so I feel like it's getting, I don't know, as the years go by, more and more unpredictable. You can't.
We just take what we get.
Take what you get. Yeah, you never know. Well, that's beautiful. I love blanket. Yeah. Very fun. It's such a beautiful color.
I love the colors. Those were barnyard knits.
Yeah, that's cool. Very fun. Well, we have another giveaway. I told you guys we would do this, and then we didn't podcast, so I've had it at my house for a while. But this was Molly Klein designed her Sweet Tea, Sweet Tweet Tea yarns is her company, but Hope for Sheila mini skein set. This was a fundraiser for a friend of hers, and So I did break my, buying of yarn, but I told myself that when I got it, it would not stay in my stash. It would go out. So I have not added any more to my stash. But I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I love these colors. So I was definitely tempted to keep them.
And I tried to talk to her.
She tried to tell me to keep them, but I was like, we're going to give them away.
Whatever.
So they're beautiful. So they're 20 grams each. So 90 yards each. I didn't know that 20 grams is 90 yards.
I think it depends on.
Probably depends, but 550 yards total. So it's her merino nylon base, but gorgeous. So I don't know what we should say to enter the giveaway. Maybe check out Molly Klein Design, her website. Maybe tell us what you like about her yarn, what you love. She does bags too, project bags. So sweet tea yarns. So I don't know. What should the prompt be?
That's up to you. Whatever you want the keyword to be, just so I know how to. But I will link her.
Let's see. Have sweet tea. Sweet tea.
Sweet tea would be a perfect.
Sweet tea is a good one. So her yarn is Sweet Tea Yarns, Molly Klein Design. But keyword will be sweet tea to enter. So, check out her website. Maybe tell us what you like, something you like in her shop or her bags. And yeah, mention sweet tea. So that'll be fun.
Yep, those are pretty.
Yeah,
nice.
They're beautiful. I love that combo. I love the pinks and then
the greens.
The greens. They're beautiful.
But we have the hat kit, the fun Knitty McPurley hat kit.
Yes.
Will be. Oh, and I haven't, but I will recake this before I send it. Totally forgot about that.
A beautiful hat.
It's going to be a great hat. So
fun.
the winner for that is Wendy Knope. K-N-O-P-P.
Or Knope.
Or Knope. I say Knope, I think, just because of Parks and Rec. Leslie Knope. It's probably not even how you say it, but Wendy K-N-O-P-P. You're the winner.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave that out of the bag because otherwise I'll forget again to make it look prettier.
Yeah.
So it looks kind of ratty right now.
Beautiful.
It is really pretty. And then the scrappy remnants is going to Sheila Lee. So Wendy and Sheila, send me a message on, you can do Instagram if you're there. You can naughtyknitwits@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna do, let's do this one too. Let's do this as a new giveaway too, because I have this stuff in here that I just kind of put together. There's this little yarn.
Pretty.
Some scissor thingies.
Nice.
One of those needle keeper. A fun row counter.
Nice.
That kind. Some different stitch markers.
Pretty.
Pin.
Put on your bags.
Yep. Another stitch marker, progress keeper, and then a bunch of random. There's like a chain row counter and just different stitch markers on this cat.
Cute.
Thing.
Cute.
So that is just kind of a bag of misfit toys.
Bag of goodies.
Yep. And so if you'd like to enter for that one, let's call that Misfit Toys as your key word to enter.
That's appropriate.
It's just a bunch of random stuff. We could say random stuff, but Misfit Toys sounds more fun.
Definitely. That's cute.
Yeah.
Fun.
So, I did buy that yarn that I showed you. And I told you guys last time about the Knit Circus yarn that I ordered. And I got it. And
does it show a picture of what it'll look like? Or what?
I'll have to find it.
Okay.
You know what?
No pressure. I just didn't know if it was on the tag here.
I wish it was, because looking at that, it doesn't look like, it's like, okay, why'd you buy that?
Well, it feels amazing.
It does, doesn't
merino,
it?
cashmere, and nylon. So it's really nice.
I hope I still
This is
have.
Paint the Town Modernist.
I might have
It's really, really pretty.
I might have deleted it. Darn it. I should have kept it.
Oh, I have pictures to show too of things that I would buy if I was buying yarn.
Good.
So soft.
Well, while you're pulling those out, I will try to find, because I'd kept the picture for a while, because one of my justifications when I was looking at it was they had offered free shipping or something. I was like, oh, I'm not going to buy that because I don't want to pay the shipping. And then I had a code for free shipping. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
You got me.
In.
Totally.
So this one I would totally buy. This is Mustache Yarn. Her Lavender Apple Blossom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I just think it's so pretty.
Well, oh, wow.
So pretty.
It's funny that you got that, or that you say that, because I did buy, because I never said I wasn't gonna.
Yes, you did, didn't you? Yes, you did.
No.
We both did.
I think I said that I would like get rid of some stuff, and I wasn't gonna be buying a lot of stuff. I don't know that I ever said I wasn't gonna buy anything, because that sounds kind of drastic to me.
It is, but I'm doing it.
I know, good for you.
This
but you're also not knitting. So.
Yeah, true. This is Rosy Garn. I wish I would have screenshotted where she's from, because I don't know. But I just think her yarn is beautiful. So it's Rosy Garn on Instagram if you want to find her. But I wish I would have done a better job of knowing, I should have. I tried to do that on a lot of them that I did. This is Homespun House. Her minis. I just thought they were really, really pretty. I'm not sure what their name is, but I just thought her minis were like beautiful. So pretty. Let's see. Oh gosh. Okay. So Happy Jane. We love her yarn.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of them I loved. It's like got blues, like that robin's egg blue, and hopefully you guys can see it okay.
All right, so this is the Paint the Town. Once they're knit up. See?
Oh, okay, that's really pretty.
Yeah, those are fun.
And is it a DK weight? Because it feels a little thicker than fingering. Or no?
I think you're right. I think I did order it specifically on DK, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because I thought those would be cozy.
Yeah, they would be amazing. Luxury
Yes.
socks. Here's another So Happy Jane that I thought was gorgeous. A lot of her stuff it had like sold out, but I was like, so pretty. These are some bags by the Kitchen Sink Shop, and I thought the fabric I thought was really, really pretty. I liked those fabrics a lot. Just thought it was really pretty for spring.
Oh, that is really pretty.
Yeah, I liked how it was almost like watercolors. Thought the bags were really pretty.
Yeah, I like
Oh
that.
gosh, and this one I loved by Homespun House, Lavender Haze, and that's just because I'm a Taylor Swift obsessed fan, and one of her songs is called Lavender Haze on her latest album, so of course I had to love this colorway, but I just think it's gorgeous. It's like, I don't know why I'm into purples, like these lavender
I'm kind of surprised to hear
purples, but it's got pinks too.
Okay.
But I just think it's really pretty.
Well, I did buy a skein of Mustache.
Yeah.
This one.
Ooh,
I really liked that. It's, there you go. Faithful, I think it's called. Yeah.
Pretty. So this is a combo, So Happy Jane. It's a trio, and I loved the three colors together. I just thought she picked really beautiful colors to go together, especially that dark color. I feel like it's like a dark, like a green. Oh, I don't feel like it shows up very well.
Oh.
It's like a green and then this blue, but it's kind of a bluish. I don't know. I just think it's such a pretty color combo together. Okay, and one more. Well, there's two more and then I'll shut up. Another So Happy Jane. Oh, I just think these are gorgeous. I don't know. I'm always obsessed with her yarn, but I just thought that was such a pretty neutral color. Okay, and one last one. This was Lofty Loops.
That's pretty.
I just thought it was beautiful, like summertime colors. So Lofty Loops. So these are all yarns I would purchase.
Yeah, I need to go back to taking pictures.
Yeah, they're just beautiful.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Well, I was gifted some yarn.
Nice.
And thank you, Cynthia. Some lollipop yarn. I don't know if you guys can see the colors, but they're fun. There's purple, black, gray, kind of a speckly kind of color in there. It's called, I'm not sure.
Let's see on the other side.
I'm not sure what of that might be the name.
Oh, is it different colors? Like 4 rows of spit spot, 3 rows of stay awake, 3 supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Thank you for saying that.
3 stay awake, spit spot, spoonful of sugar. Huh, so it must be, yeah, she must have named each individual color. Interesting.
Anyway.
Very pretty.
And then she sent me 2 minis of Emma's yarn, which I've been wanting to try. And aren't they lovely?
Yeah,
I already wound them up. And they're in my big thing of, so when I come to them, I will be able to say, I think I'll remember what they are. But anyway, so thank you. That was super sweet.
Yeah, fun. Very pretty.
And so are you buying anything? Like I bought some Lolo to go, Lolo body care. This, I always love their Winter's Bliss, but now I love this one.
Oh, interesting.
This is Honeydew Almond.
It's a nice scent.
Yeah.
I definitely smell almond. I don't know about honeydew, but
I don't think it's honeydew like the melon.
Okay.
I think that might just be what they called it, or maybe it's a honey.
Honey infused or something.
I didn't take it like honeydew melon. I took it
okay.
See, because it's honeydew, not like
honeydew. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
That kind of
makes
honeydew.
Sense. That makes sense. Well, I just purchased, I'm big into natural deodorants and stuff. And so I've been using Native for a long time, and I love Native. Native, I don't stink. Because a lot of those natural ones, they don't work.
Yeah,
you start stinking. But then I'd heard some of their scents might be a little bit more synthetic and stuff like that, which doesn't deter me from it. I still like it. I just bought some the other day. But I tried Lumi or Loom.
I get them.
Loom.
Yeah.
So I just bought their, they had a set of the lotion deodorant, the body wash, the wipes, and then the roll-on deodorant stuff. And so I bought them in different scents. And so far I really like them, but you can use them anywhere on your body.
Yes.
Anywhere.
Yep.
Everywhere.
I do like that.
Yeah. So
I have their toasted almond, their toasted coconut.
That's what I got right now in my pits.
Then they had they came out with a baby powder one that I really like, and then some rose one.
Yeah, I have the rose. I tried buying each of them in a different scent, because I was like, well, I want to try.
I wish their wipes came in different scents. They only have that cucumber melon, I think.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice if they would expand those. But I do. I like the Native, okay, but I started reacting to it.
Oh, okay.
I like Dr. Squatch.
I think I tried that one and it didn't work on me.
Yeah,
it still smelled.
But see, I think I haven't found one yet that I can just always use. I think I always have to switch around. I haven't reacted yet to the Loom.
Oh, good.
But we'll see. Yeah. And I pretty much just use their lotion one now.
Okay. I feel like the stick deodorant, I feel like I'm going to go through it really fast because it's very creamy whereas the Native, it lasts me for quite a while.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit harder. So, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm curious. So I did buy that. I buy lots of stuff, I'm trying not to buy yarn, but I need to stop. I've been buying too many things. I bought Maisie a car seat for the car.
Oh, nice.
So she's gonna have a car seat that's coming today. And
cool. Does she go a lot of places with you in the car?
She does. Oh, yes, good. Yes. And I love taking her places with us. So I just feel like it'll be nice for her to have a designated seat, and she loves looking out the window.
Aww.
And so this one boosts her up a little bit so she can see. And we have leather seats, so I feel like when I try to put her in the back, she slides around too much. And I do have a blanket too, but I think
this helps her see out the window.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it's super comfy and it's washable and all that stuff.
Oh,
so
nice.
I think it'll be good. But
I got after being at Leslie's last time and that puzzle thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I got something, not the same exact one, but I got one for Grace. And if I think of it, I'll put a video at the end. The first day we got it for her, she got so frustrated. She just barked and barked at it. She was, of course, who wants to watch that?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, watching it's fine, but hearing her bark isn't so pleasant.
Yeah.
But now she can work her way through it, no problem. So I'm going to have to
See,
go to
I
the
almost
next
feel
level.
like it's too easy.
I know.
Because,
Well,
like, Maisie, like, the first day she had it done in, like, 5 seconds. And I was like, oh, okay, this isn't challenging. I need to find something that's, like, a little bit more challenging. So I got her it's a mushroom. And it has all these little indents around the mushroom, and you can only literally fit one treat in each one. And so she's been attacking that like crazy, but I feel like she's going to destroy it. Like it's going to be...
I'll have to show you the one I got because it's over there. I set it aside for now, but the outer part was easier. The inside part, you know, she had to figure out how to move it with her nose to get to each of the other.
Yeah. Interesting.
And that was a level. That was a medium level.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I'll have to get her the harder one.
Yes. That's how I feel. I'm like, I can't. I don't know. This one's just too easy. I don't know. It's not a challenge at all. The mushroom is a little bit more challenging only because it's like it's tucked inside and you really
I'll
have
have
to
to see it.
Yeah. I can't remember what company it's by, but...
Did you get it from Amazon or Chewy? Or...
No, I think it was from a company. Yeah, the brand. I can't remember what the brand is, but yeah. So trying to find things for her to do so she stays busy during the day when I'm at work.
Oh,
and
yeah.
has stuff to keep her occupied.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah. So...
Okay. Oh, I wanted to show this last time and I forgot to bring it to your house, but I've got this really cute book. So this illustrator, if you can see her name, I don't know how you say it, but I follow her on Instagram. She's in the UK. And she illustrated this book. And when she's done other illustrated books, they've all been over in the UK.
Oh, okay.
But this one was available in the US. And it's Cinderella with dogs. And it's so cute. 'Cause I just love her... her illustrations. So I'll just show a couple little pages of...
Yeah, cute.
I haven't actually read it.
You haven't?
No.
Are you serious?
I mean, it's not like it's going to be a big, armchair read. It's just...
But you got to find out what happens. I mean, what's going on with the Cinderella with dogs, you know?
I could probably predict.
No, can you?
I think I can. I know the general premise of the Cinderella story.
Well, I don't know. Is she dating a dog? Like, is the dog the prince? Like, I don't know. You know, what's happening?
All right. Well, maybe we'll read a couple pages, and then every time we podcast, we'll read a little bit more.
Oh, you have to
They're
leave.
so
You have to leave them on a hanger.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Cliffhanger
each page. Yeah.
It's just so cute.
It is.
I mean,
cute.
look at that. It's so cute.
It's cute. I love children's books.
I do too.
Good ones. I mean,
do too.
quality ones. You know, but yeah, there's some that are just so beautiful and fun and in another life, I would be a children's author.
Would you?
Because I don't know, I just love.
Well, if you have ideas in your head, why not? Why not this life?
I could, yeah.
I mean, if you got the thoughts.
That's true. I could, yeah.
Okay, well, next time,
I'm going to have a published book.
we'll hear from Leslie what her children's book is.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
It's fun.
All right, well, I can't think of anything else right now, and I don't know,
We better podcast it before you leave.
You think?
We have to, because that'll be ridiculously long if we don't.
I know.
What's the date for that? 2 weeks from today.
Oh, yeah, good,
we
good
should probably
question.
look.
Yeah.
So that would be the 16th, and you leave the 20 what?
Like 20-something. 20.
Okay.
It's confusing to me because I leave on one day and get there the next. So it's I think the 24th or the 25th.
Okay. So yeah, we should do the 16th. If not, I mean, if we went 3 weeks, we could do the 23rd, which is a Sunday, and then we'd be more on track for May when you get back. So if you're going to be gone 2 weeks, so we'll see.
Okay.
16th or 23rd, we'll podcast again.
Okay, we have a plan.
Yes, we have a plan. Yes.
Stick it on my calendar.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll work. We'll make it work.
All right, sounds good. We'll do it.
Yeah. So enter the giveaways.
Yeah.
For sure. Several cute giveaways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and the pattern. You did the pattern. Yes. Pattern giveaway, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I think we got it. So
Awesome.
And yeah, please do let me know if you're going to be at that Maryland thing on that Sunday. I know I just call it the Maryland thing. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah. So will Renata go with you, or are you going to go by yourself? Okay.
Yeah, she better go with me.
I don't know. I didn't know if she'd be like into that, or if she'd be like.
I don't know. Every now and then she'll send me a picture where she's crocheting something. So that's kind of cool.
There's hope. Yeah, there's hope. Yeah, that's good. That's
exactly. And her boyfriend might come too. I mean, if it's decent out and it's just, you know, go walk around, it could be fun.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, definitely. For sure.
And if it's really not decent, I might not go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Hopefully the weather will cooperate.
think the weather should be pretty okay by then. But I think it's like here, you just don't know. It could be pouring rain.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the weather is like in springtime, you know?
Yeah. I don't think anyone knows.
Yeah. Weather people don't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, have a good couple weeks.
Yes.
And we'll
Thanks
see
for
you.
joining us.
Yeah, if you came back.
If you remember who we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.